make references to Baroness Warsi
Yes.
and her sort of fairly
Yes.
recent article. She, and you also went on to say that politicians have to fight for votes and look after their constituents. She, of course, though being a member of the House of Lords, isn't reliant on votes. She doesn't have to worry about that. So what do you think was her motivation? Was it perhaps, as our friend here suggested, ignorance, or do you think there's something more sinister?
I don't think it's ignorance, because when she was first elected, she actually stood up to the Islamists. We were quite excited when we heard that here is this Pakistani Muslim woman, first Pakistani Muslim woman MP, and she actually, spoke out against the Islamists. And, it's very hard to say. I really don't know what happened. Maybe she's been pressured, but what she said now is very worrying, because it shows a different mindset. Is it because she already has that position, and as she knows that she's not dependent on votes? It's not ignorance. I mean, why should she make such a sweeping statement?
I would agree with you, but do you think it's something more sinister?
Yes.
And would you elaborate on that one?
I guess she's given in to the idea that she needs to have support on both sides. She's playing both sides, and this is what politicians do.
Even
they
though
play
she's
both
not
sides.
reliant on votes.
Right, but at some point she may be. Who knows what her vision is and where she's going? Maybe she's been, convinced by someone that this is what's happening. But it's very strange, to say the least. It's all right to make such statements perhaps in the privacy of her dining room, but to say it in public, because look at the ramifications of something like this. There is a large Pakistani population, as I said, who is not very literate. In Pakistan, 75% of the population can't write their name. That's the level of illiteracy. So let's say there's a large population that's listening to her. So if she says there's Islamophobia, then of course they believe there's Islamophobia. They look now upon all of you as being the people who are sitting around your dining table slamming Muslims. So it doesn't really help, because in the work that we are doing, in the work that we have to do, we have to make allies, we have to build bridges. And this is not to say that we all have to be warm and fuzzy and love each other. I don't expect you all to like me, because I gave up popularity a long time ago. But the fact is that we have to respect each other. And that is the most important thing. I tell people, you don't have to like each other, but you must respect each other. And this goes for all of us. See, so that then we can work together, and we have to talk around the table as equals. That's really important.